In this video, I'll be interviewing somebody who has managed to reach 170,000 RP without picking up a weapon. And his playstyle is very controversial, so I decided to talk to him. And at the end of the video, I'll be giving my opinions on the whole scenario. Enjoy. So just describe what you do in an average ranked game.
Well, recently I've been playing a couple different games. I would land and pull up. Like recently it was Enter the Gungeon. A couple weeks ago it was Bloons TD6. And then before that it was just YouTube or Twitch.
Basically, you just land in a corner, and then you just pull up something else, and just listen for like the ring or like gunshots or stuff like that, and you tab back in.
Yeah, I don't tab back out. I just have it in borderless window, so I can just pull whatever I want over it, and then just, you know.
My second question would be, do you think that you deserve the rank that you have?
I mean, like, yeah, just this season. I mean, like any other season, definitely not, because you play smarter, not harder.
Do you think you're on pace to finish as Pred?
Yeah, I'll definitely finish Pred.
How much RP would you get like per day? Like if you played like, or how long do you play a day, and like how much RP would you get in that amount of time?
I have to say recently like 10, 12 hours maybe, and like 3 to 4K.
How often do your teammates get mad at you?
Probably every third game.
What is like the most insane reaction one of your teammates have had?
If I say it, I don't think you'd be able to post it on YouTube. But multiple death threats.
Yeah, I would imagine. Apex community is kind of crazy. How often do you get a teammate who is like ratting as well? Like how often do you just land in a corner and you look and they're also hiding in corners?
Like 1/10 of the time, maybe.
Do you think that like your playstyle should exist? Like, should it be possible to do what you're doing?
Maybe in different games like COD, where it's supposed to be like more tactical, but definitely not in Apex. It shouldn't exist in Apex at all.
So what do you think Respawn should do to fix like what you're doing and make it not happen?
Have kills still depend on placement, but if you don't have at least 1 kill, there's just no placement. But like round 3, 1 kill, you would get your regular placement, 0 kills, 0.
Is there any like reaction to what you do you've seen on the internet, like any comments anywhere that you'd want to like address? Like maybe they'd said something that's like a misconception or...
Not really. I'd have to go look for them, but yeah. There might be 1 or 2, but not that I can think of, no.
Do you pick up guns now? Or do you still do the no gun?
Last couple of games I have picked up guns just for the XP. But if it's like round 3, and I see a death box, I'll take everything in the death box, just because, you know, I can still possibly clutch up.
So you've started playing like to win, rather than just AFK?
Yeah. A little bit, yeah.
Obviously, the rank system as itself is not good, but I think it's like a hate the game, not the player kind of thing, where if it can be done, someone is going to abuse it. And I know a lot of people will say stuff like, oh, well, he's impacting his teammates. You know, his teammates have a bad time, yada, yada, yada. But the reality is that what makes a player good, ranked wise, is their average RP per game, how much they gain per game. And so if you look at it mathematically, his average RP per game is probably very high compared to the average player. So if anything, you could make the argument that he carries his teammates on paper. Now, I'm not going to argue that it's fun or it's good for the health of the game. Obviously, it's not. But if it can be abused, someone will do it, and I don't blame him for doing so. I think it's totally fine. You know, I hope next season they do fix it. Clearly not good for the game, as we've all seen. You know, you need this balance between competitive and good for casuals, you know, in any kind of game. And when the majority of player base is casuals, you know, you do kind of cater toward them. But I think this patch was a good example of what happens when you over cater toward the casual audience. You know, they just made it too easy, basically. But we shall see. So I hope you enjoyed. If you want to watch another video, click here. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.